Okay, if you're watching this, that means I don't have much time. This is the second part of my will, and if you're reading this, that means also I have died. I'm just kidding. The will, there's no treasure. Never mind, what? Anyways, if you're watching this, this is meant for the IHS percussion section of the 2014-2015 school year. For your second semester seating auditions, you are required to play 1. A portion of your arabesque part, and also 2. Minor scales, your F harmonic and your G harmonic scale. Well, first things first, do you know your arabesque part? Good. How about your minor scales? Well that's fine, we can learn. Now, when playing minor scales, they're pretty much the exact same thing as major scales. They all have 8 notes going up and down, and they all have a certain number of sharps or flats. There's a simple rule from going from major to minor scales. For example, if we want to convert our C major scale, all we have to do is count down 3 half steps. So for example, if we start on C, we count down 1, 2, 3. A minor. Now you'll notice in C major, there are no sharps or flats. As such, when you count down 3, A minor also has no sharps or flats. Now what happens if we have A natural minor, and we have no idea how many sharps or flats to play? Well, that's simple. All we have to do is count upwards. There we go. We know that our A natural minor is also the same as our C major scale. A natural minor has no sharps or flats. C natural minor has no sharps or flats. However, in the major scales, there's only one type of scale for all 12 starting points. However, on the minor side, there are 3 types of scales for each note. The first is the natural scale. So for example, this to here is the A natural minor interval. However, with no sharps or flats. However, there are also the A harmonic minor and the A melodic minor. Well, what does that mean? Well, first, let's try out the A natural minor scale with no sharps or flats. What if we want to make this a harmonic scale? Well, what is a harmonic scale? A harmonic scale takes the 7th note going on the way up and on the way down of the scale, and you make it sharp. So for example, in our A natural minor scale, the 7th note is G. To make that G sharp, all we have to do is bring it up 1 half step to G sharp. So now when we play our scale going up and down, this G is no longer there. We no longer play a G natural, but instead a G sharp. Let's try it. Cool, isn't it? Finally, the melodic scale. With the melodic minor scale, both the 6th and 7th note are sharped. However, on the way back down, both those 6th and 7th notes have returned to normal, their natural tone. So for example, G, which is the 7th note in the scale, becomes sharp in addition to the 6th note, which is F, which becomes F sharp. So let's try it out. You'll notice that the G and F sharps went back down to normal as we went down the scale. That's the tricky thing about melodics, that they play differently upwards as they're played differently upwards as they are downwards. However, on your audition, it says you are required to play the F and G harmonic scales. Well, why don't we figure those out together, why don't we? For our F minor scale, how many sharps or flats? Well, let's count upwards. 3 half steps to A flat major. You'll notice in A flat major, we have B flat, E flat, A flat, and D flat. 4 flats. Within the order of the scale, it's A flat, B flat, D flat, E flat. Now these 4 flats are also going to be the same 4 ones that we find in F minor. Let's try it. Cool, huh? Now, what about the F harmonic? Well, what's the rule? The rule is 7th note sharped. What's the 7th note of the F harmonic scale? Of the F natural minor scale? E flat. How do we make it sharp? By bringing it up to E natural. Let's try. Ooh, spooky. How about the melodic? E flat is the 6th, D flat is the, E flat is the 7th, D flat is the 6th. Let's bring both of these upwards 1/2 step. Let's try that again. Remember, the 6th and 7th note on the way upwards are sharped. On the way back down, they are flatted. Or rather, they are returned to normal, their natural tone. Finally, there goes my board. We have our G harmonic scale. What's the rule for harmonic? The 7th note is sharp. However, we're getting a little ahead of ourselves. Let's find G first on the keyboard, on the idiophone as it's called. Here's G, here's our 8-note interval. However, how many sharps or flats does G have? Well, let's count upwards. B flat major is the same as G natural minor. Excuse me. B flat major has both B flat and E flat. As such, G natural minor will also have B flat and E flat. Let's try it out. Okay, well how about the harmonic? What's the 7th note? F. What's the 7th note sharped? F sharp. So now we have B flat, E flat, and F sharp. Let's try it out. So that is your harmonic scale. Finally, what about the melodic? Well, we already found that this is the 7th note, sharped, and this is the 6th note. Now let's make it sharp as well. So now we play these two notes on the way up for 6 and 7, and then 8. On the way back down, 8, 7, 6. Ready? Let's begin. Excuse me one more time. There. So now we've learned 3 things today. We've learned A, our natural minor scale, B, our harmonic minor scale, and C, our melodic minor scale. However, for your seating audition, you're only required to know your F harmonic and your G harmonic minor scales. That's because these scales and tones feature prominently within the arabesque part. However, you can't really tell that if you play percussion. What a disappointment. But one more time, quick review. To find the natural minor, count down 3 half steps. 1, 2, 3. To find the harmonic, make the 7th note and take the 7th note and make it sharp. So one more time quickly, F. 1, 2, 3 has 4 flats in it, right? Because we counted up to A flat natural, A flat major, excuse me. These 4 notes, these 4 black notes will also be played in F. So that's our natural. Let's take the 7th note and make it sharp. There. F harmonic minor. How about G? 1, 2, 3 has B flat and E flat. That's our natural. Let's make the 7th note. Let's take the 7th note and make it sharp. Oops. It's always important to alternate. There. So one more time. You need to play your arabesque part, and then the F harmonic and G harmonic scales. To conclude, the F harmonic scale and the G harmonic scale. Harmonic minor scale. Oops. There. Remember, this is what you need to play for your second semester seating audition. If you have any questions, you can email me, or you can call me, or, well, you don't have my phone number, really. I'm not giving you that. Or you can ask me during lunch, you can ask me during whatever free period, or send me an email over the break. I hope you all enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye!